One morning, just after a powerful storm had passed, an old man decided to take a walk along the beach. The waves had been wild all night, and the sand was scattered with shells, driftwood, and hundreds of starfish washed ashore. The scene was both beautiful and sad. Beautiful because the beach sparkled with the morning sun, and sad because the starfish were stranded far from the ocean. Without the sea's water to keep them alive, they would soon dry up under the hot sun. As the man walked, he noticed a small figure in the distance. It was a young boy, perhaps 7 or 8 years old, bending down, picking something up, and throwing it into the water. Curious, the old man walked closer and saw what the boy was doing. He was gently picking up starfish, one by one, and tossing them back into the ocean. After each throw, he would run to the next stranded starfish and repeat the act. The old man stopped and shook his head. There were thousands of starfish lying on the shore, stretching as far as his eyes could see. Watching the boy's effort seemed almost pointless. Finally, he walked up to the boy and said with a gentle laugh, "My child, what are you doing? Look around you. There are thousands of starfish washed up on this beach. You cannot possibly save them all. Don't you see? Your effort will not make much difference." The boy paused, holding a small starfish in his hands. He looked at the old man with bright, determined eyes. Then, without saying a word, he tossed the starfish into the waves. Turning back, he said softly, "It made a difference to that one." The old man stood silently, surprised by the boy's answer. The simplicity of those words struck deep in his heart. He had lived many years, always thinking in terms of what was too big, too difficult, or too impossible to change. Yet this little boy, with his small hands and big heart, reminded him of a truth he had forgotten: change does not always happen in grand, sweeping actions. Sometimes it begins with